Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains Out, and today we're at London Euston, the terminus of the West Coast Mainline, where you'll be seeing services from London Northwestern Railway, Virgin Trains, and London Overground. It's a pretty busy station in terms of traffic and passenger numbers. You're looking at an average of about 44 million people a year using this station. That's obviously commuters for the London suburbs and obviously further north. It was opened in 1837 by the London and Birmingham Railway, and now it's under the control of Network Rail. And they sort of basically look after everything and tell you what you can and can't do, which works. As ever, a sort of far more in-depth history can be found in the description below, as if I tried to sort of rattle through everything, I could probably do a 10-part documentary on London Euston alone. There's 39114 coming in from some far and distant land. City of Manchester. Once I get myself sorted, I'll be able to get you destinations and everything else that you've all come to know and love, as well as me getting things wrong on a constant basis, which again, you all love. That's why you come to this channel. You don't come to this channel for professionalism. No, not sorry. No, you come to this channel for shenanigans, stupidity, and everything else in between. Now, I may throw a span in the works and actually do this video faultlessly. However, this is me we're talking about. This is a film by Tornado 922. There will be errors. Not forced errors, there'll just be errors, because I know me, because I am me. So that's just how it works. There will be errors. Deal with it. Anyhow, on a much lighter note, well, here we go. We've got a London Northwestern Railway Class 350 coming in. 350-112. This might be coming in from Camden. I think it is. Now, obviously, more of the units have been given the London Northwestern Railway vinyls now. 90% of the fleet still has former London Midland colours, but there are hopefully going to be at least a couple of London Northwestern Railway coloured sets on the run today. Some will have a more in-depth scheme than others. Specifically, the 351 units and the 353 units, there's 351-15 on the rear, they will have a more sort of in-depth sort of hussar livery, whereas the 352s have been given what has been dubbed a basic covering, essentially, because for reasons unbeknown to me, the 352s are actually going off lease. So whoever owns them, I think it's Porterbrook own the 352s. Or actually no, the Angel Trains, I think. Angel Trains own the 352s. Either way, one of the railway leasing companies, they're taking back the 352s, be it on the decision of London Northwestern Railway or whomever it may be. Seems odd to me, though, as the 352 variety was, well, and still is, the sort of, well, more well-behaved, if you can call it that. The 351s have had a fair few faults. The 353s have gone with a fair couple of issues, but the 352 variety, they've been a fairly constant workhorse. So for them to want to put them aside, it baffles me. Okay, they're getting in newer trains, but seems a bit odd. On the rear is 352-33. Here goes 390-006 in its flowing livery. 351-29 is on the rear of that set. This is a service bound for Manchester Piccadilly. There goes Diego, Manny, and Sid. And you've got Batman and Robin. Who else is on this then? Nope, Deadpool, naturally. Oh, well, there's been a bit of a coming together between that and a bird at some stage in its lifetime. May you rest in peace. Right, now they've got the long convoluted intro out of the way, nearly 5 minutes worth of me waffling on, let's actually sort of get down to the nitty-gritty of it and see what we can get. So, let's see what else shall turn up. And just as I say that, we have a pair of London Northwestern Railway, no, a triple load of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s coming in, as a 390-020 is departing. I'm not too sure where, as 350-117 is heading off, with a service bound for Watford Junction, bizarrely. On the rear is 350-375 in the full bore livery. I wasn't sure of it at first, but it is growing on me, I must admit. Now that is the livery that's going to be the staying point livery. Hopefully there's going to be a unit coming along with the, I want to call it oh, what's the word? Oh, I can't think of it. It'll come to me. 350-264 is on the rear of this. What's the word I want to use to describe the livery that's being applied to the 352s? Well, a light livery. Temporary. That's the one. Basically, it's a temp livery. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, the next train drive is a terminating London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street. Worked by a singular class 350. Which, given the time of day, I find, well, ballsy, I'll say. It's 350-119. Well, okay, I said it was ballsy, but the train isn't heaving. I'm very surprised. I thought that train would be absolute murder. And the next train to arrive is a London Overground service terminating from Watford Junction. As 350-240 is departing with the 1746 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. In fact, that gives you an idea of the temporary livery they're getting. You see, the 353 had much more to it, whereas that's been given essentially a base coating. That's the best way to describe it. It's a base coating. It lets you know who the company is, but that's really all you're going to get. On the rear is 350-116. Okay, and we have another London Northwestern Railway Class 350 coming in. I don't know where you're from. You're another forecast set, so you're from Crewe. Is it?
Please be aware that tickets marked London Northwestern Railway only are not valid on this train.
That is incredible. Looks like it was 350-106 on the rear of that, but don't hold me to ransom on that one, because I'm not too sure. Okay, we've got, I think it's a pair of 319s, I'm not too sure. Let's have a butcher's. 319-433 is at the front. This is also coming in from Camden. On the rear is 319-441. Okay, the next train to arrive is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Pendolino. This is also sporting an entertainment type affair in the form of 390-136. This should be coming in from Glasgow Central. So once again, Deadpool in one cheeky pose. This is called City of Coventry. And again with Batman and Robin in good old Lego form, as you do. Alright then, 350-129 is departing with a London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. And that is absolutely jam-packed. In the middle is 352.33. On the rear is 352.61. The rear two sets will detach and terminate at Northampton, and the forward set will continue onwards to Birmingham New Street. Okay, now departing is 351.15, leading away the 1752 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton. In the middle is 350.111. And on the rear is 351.12. Okay, the next train to depart is going to be the 1757 London Overground service to Watford Junction. Looks like that's 378.226. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be, in theory, a pair of Virgin Trains 221 Super Voyagers from Shrewsbury to London Euston, followed by London Northwestern Railway Class 350. There's 221.115. 352.55 is coming in behind me. On the rear of this is 221.117. And we have another London Northwestern Railway liveries 352 units on the rear of this. Or in the middle, take your pick. Again, this will be another set coming in from Camden. On the rear is 351.24. Okay, and if we spin it around, we see departing 390.011 with the 1800 Virgin train service to Manchester Piccadilly. I couldn't see the nameplate on that one, I must admit. And also departing is now the late running 1757 Virgin train service to Lancaster. Its first stop being Tamworth. .391.41, very, very dirty, as another 390 is coming in. City of Chester. and this is 39127.
In the interests of public safety, customers are reminded not to run when boarding trains at any time whilst here at Euston Station.
And the next train arrives is a terminating Virgin Trains Pendolino from Manchester Piccadilly. In the form of 390,002. Stephen Sutton. As now departing is 39155 with the 1803 Virgin Train service to Wolverhampton.
Platform 2 of the 1816 London Northwestern Railway.
Okay, and coming in, catching me by surprise, and me nearly dropping me tablet, that could have been awkward, is a London Overground service from Watford Junction. As also coming in is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Pendolino in the form of 390,046. I know there was a service from Blackpool North supposed to turn up. I don't know if it has or hasn't, to be fair.
Platform 9 of 1817 London Overground service to Watford Junction. Forward Southampton, London Highway, Kings Park, Tennessee Green, Wilson Junction, Marlborough, Stonehenge Park, Rugby Central, North Wembley, South Kensington, Kempton, Fareham, Wilson, Edstone Lane, Hatch End, Bucklands Park, Bushey, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction.
Which do you prefer? The flowing vinyls or the standard Virgin Trains colours? I'm going to remain neutral because I think they both work for that particular unit, but I'm curious. Which do you think suits the 390 better? The old school livery or the neutral red and white? Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be, in theory, a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s. Leading the way is 350-104. On the rear is 350-130. With a very packed train. And I believe the 1805 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton is now departing with 319,441 leading. as City of Manchester 39144 departs Liverpool Lime Street, and 319-433 is on the rear. Okay, and soon to appear behind 39127 should be the 1810 Virgin Train service to Wrexham General and Holyhead, worked by a pair of 221 Super Voyagers. Two to 116 is leading. And 221113 is trailing. Okay, I can hear the unmistakable sound of a London Northwestern Railway Class 350 on the move, with 35124 leading away a service bound for Tring. .35263 in the middle. And 35255 on the rear. Okay, the next service to pass should be the 1813 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. Leading the way is 35264. In the middle is 35249. And on the rear is 35121. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be a London Northwestern Railway Class 350 from Birmingham New Street. It's going to be a pair of them. Leading the way is 35254, as we have another 350 in the far distance, bound for some far and distant land. Presumably, I have actually no idea, because I've got the first part to Birmingham New Street, so sorry, Northampton, so maybe the next part's off to Birmingham. I don't know. On the rear is 35107 of this particular set. Yep, that service is bound for Birmingham New Street via Northampton. On the rear is 35119. As we have a London Overground service bound for Watford Junction departing. That's a good sound. I like that. 378257. Okay, the next train to come in is, it looks like an ex-Great Northern, sorry, an ex-Thameslink, should I say, sorry, 319. 319-005. Still being given the runaround. Hello, old friend, how you doing? Could do with a bit of a tartar. Yeah, same. Let's see if I can't just grab the rear unit as I manoeuvre my way around. No. Is the answer to that particular question. And here comes a Virgin Trains class 390 Pendolino in the form of 39156 with a terminating service from Birmingham New Street. completely missed them. I wasn't even looking for it.
Platform 8 on the 1830 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton. Forward, Watford Junction, Apsley, Berkhamsted, Killington, Bletchley.
As now departing is 290 with a Virgin train service bound for Manchester Piccadilly. Okay, and now on the move is going to be a pair of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s bound for Milton Keynes Central. As incoming is another Virgin Trains Class 390 Pendolino, that's 350-130. This should be from Manchester Piccadilly. 390-047. 350-104 is in the rear of that unit. And I'll keep it rolling, as there's going to be the 1823 Virgin Trains Super Voyager service to Shrewsbury. Worked by 221117 and presumably 221115. Okay, our final train of the day is going to be a terminating London Northwestern Railway pairing of 350s from Tring. Leading the way is 35231. I'm ignoring the fact it says not in service on the destination boards. On the rear is 35248. And as they work their way inwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you've liked it today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do correct them as and when I've got the opportunity to do. Well, I'll tell you what, for the brief amount of time I've spent here, it's been brilliant. I've captured basically, well, I've captured everything. 319s, 350s, 390s, 221s, 387s, 378s, whichever one you want to pick. It's just, yeah. London Euston is a great station to come to. You don't have to spend a great deal of time here in order to get basically a bit of everything. It's an amazing station. Especially in the evening, if you stand where I'm standing, or even stand on that platform there. Well, actually, I imagine on that one you get some outstanding views. But, yeah, it's a brilliant station to come to, one that I do highly recommend. Big thank you to the staff at Network Rail for giving me the permission to film here. I know that on some occasions I just rock up to stations to start filming, but as a general rule of thumb, when you're in sort of the London area, it's always best, you know, just ask, or at least make somebody aware of your presence and what you're going to be doing, because the last thing you want is for them to get spooked by someone hovering around the end of a platform, because they may not know what it is you're doing and they may fear the worst. So just to play it safe, always let a member of staff know what your intentions are. If you need to fill in a form to be allowed to film at a station, then please do it. Otherwise you're only making life harder for yourself. My next station is going to be Stratford on the Great Eastern Mainline. Really love filming at that station, and hopefully the light will still be in my favour when I get there. So, until next time, from me here at London Euston, I shall see you all later. Oh hello, speaking of which, look, It's the old bill. Lads, don't worry. I know where they are, but I can't tell you. It all kicks off around here, doesn't it? So yes, either way, I'll just see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.